It's actually kind of a big deal in the single segment run.
Yeah, so you actually had to shoot both of those slaves there going up, or else they would kill you?
Actually, if you watch it, I missed them both, so they actually missed me too, so that's what happened, really. Because since you're going fast enough, they miss you a lot of the times. So what happened is I missed them, and they missed me. Shot the Barney guard through the door, makes him open the door for you and try and kill you, and then I shot him again after that to make him run towards the other door. But more often than not, he would not run and open the other door. I had to retry that many, many times to get him to open the door.
Oh yeah, and back there where you just went inside the teleporter, that's an interesting trick.
Yeah, it skips the whole teleporter sequence. I found is there's this trigger there, and whenever something goes in there, it kills it, and then it has a little pulse before it can kill something again. So what I found is if you can throw like a snark in there, it'll kill the snark, and then you have about a half a second to fall in there before it'll be able to kill something again.
I was pretty impressed when I saw it. Because normally you have to wait like 2 minutes. And
yeah, saves 2 minutes, about exactly.
Yeah, the interesting thing about Gonarch is that you can only deal damage to him when he's at these little stations. When he's running to his little stations, his waypoints, you can't do anything. So that's why we're waiting here.
Yeah, he's very finicky too about what he does when he goes to those stations. Like, I had to wait till he would turn a little bit before I would do damage to him, otherwise sometimes he would get all messed up and wouldn't run to the right places, or he would just take longer than if you hadn't waited just a little bit longer, you know?
Yeah, and there's also one problem in the first part. You would get stuck. Apparently that's a result of you shooting him at the wrong time.
Yeah. I think if you shoot him later, it's more consistent, but obviously I want to shoot him as soon as possible.
And there was just a breakable floor. He just had to do a lot of damage. I think it required all the satchels and trip mines, basically.
Yeah, it required everything I put on it. A really tricky part was throwing those satchels so they would bounce off the wall and land on the explodable floor there. Yeah, I did a lot of re-records on these parts here, getting the guys not to shoot me and everything. It just took a long time.
So this part is you're jumping off the head of that guy down there?
Yeah, I thought people would like that. It's pretty nice because I don't have to do a Tau boost to get across there.
So I have to say that this one health boss battle is just, stylistically nice.
Yeah.
I guess it's also, it makes sense in the context that as you lose health, you get more boosts. So if you end the game with, more than one health, that means you miss some opportunity, right?
Yep. When it was like dark and you couldn't see anything there, I was actually shooting at the crystals on the wall. It was, what I had to do was make like these cardboard cutouts so I could move my mouse the correct distance to shoot them. Took a lot of trial and error on that part.
And here we go. Alright. Always like the ending on top of the boss.
Yeah, I didn't plan that. It just happened.
Yeah. In mine, I got teleported out to another room, and so people sort of accused me of not beating the game because I couldn't have beat it when I was in the other room, right?
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, we just get a lot of funny accusations of cheating on these things. Like, they especially don't like you to go up into the skybox. They think that's really cheating.
Most of them were government property. As for the suit, I think you've earned it. The border world,
Another really hard part of that boss fight was throwing those satchels up at him and getting them stuck inside him and not like going flying past him or something. I had to get all 5 of them to do damage to him, and then also I had to get like stuck inside his body so he'd like protect me from the satchels as they exploded.
Yeah,
one
well,
of the
overall,
hardest
it's like
parts.
you can't save too much. You can't save too much time on that thing because it's sort of timed when his head opens up.
Yeah, you have to do a certain amount of damage, and then his head opens. There's like it starts a timer for when his head's gonna open up after that. At least that's my understanding how it works. I'm not sure if anyone knows exactly.
Yeah, I think it's just he has a pool of damage, and like because his head can open up and you have to do some more damage to the inside. But you were using that machine gun there to make sure you got the first hit when it opened up.
Yeah.
Well, all right, I think this will wrap up our commentary. Thanks for listening.
Yep. Thanks for listening. Thanks for doing this with me. Random NG, David, Richard, or
Richard. Anyway, yeah. Well, all right. Well, all right. Bye, everyone.